going to be doing something a little bit different on this channel, something I haven't done before so far. I don't think I've ever mentioned this on this channel, but I'm absolutely obsessed with the Five Nights at Freddy's game Security Breach, which I love Five Nights at Freddy's in general, but that game specifically I really like just the vibe and the characters. I wanted to try like a create a sim challenge or a build challenge, but I figured create a sim would probably be a little easier to start off with. Today I'm going to be recreating the 4 animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach: Freddy, Roxy, Monty, and Chica. And I did sort of go for more like a grunge band vibe for them, so it's not like 100% accurate to the animatronics outfits, but I just went for the general vibe and made it a little bit more grungy, I guess. And also, disclaimer, this is just how I picture them in my head. Like when I think of them as humans, I just created them how I imagine them. So I know people probably won't agree with me on everything I did. Anyways, let's get into that. So I knew right off the bat that Chica was going to be the easiest because I have tried to make her before and it was pretty easy, but it's been a little bit. So she gives very bright, cutesy vibes. So I kind of just went with that kind of feeling for her, but I just added a little bit more edginess to it, I guess, than her original outfit. But I like kept the eye colors consistent with the animatronics eye colors, even though they weren't that realistic. I just thought it was cool, so I kept it like that. Also, I had to download a bunch of new custom content for this because I did not have enough male custom content, and I knew it was gonna be horrible if I didn't to make Freddy and Monty. So, and I got some cute new eyeshadows, like the ones I'm trying on Chica now. And I think she turned out very cute. I struggled a little bit with her features, and her eyes look a little like dead inside. Like she's giving bimbo a little bit. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I've been trying to get around to recording this part of the video, like the voiceover or whatever, for a couple days now. I was really sick yesterday. I just had like a fever. I don't know, I just had a fever for like a day and a half, and I started taking some antibiotics and now I'm fine. So we're finally back. My Sims 3 video actually did very well. I was really surprised. I got like a good bit of subscribers from it, and the video is at like 1.4 thousand views right now, I think. I'm really excited about that. Finally have a video doing well, and I wasn't sure what direction I was going to go with this channel. Even though I really love The Sims, I wasn't sure if that was going to work out, so that's why I've been just kind of trying different things to see what most people wanted to watch. And since a Sims video is done the best, I probably will be focusing on Sims content, which is what I wanted to do in the first place, but so I'm really happy that that worked out. But anyways, here you can see I'm still trying to go for like the cutesy vibe that she originally had, but then it was like I was struggling a little bit because I really wanted to do these little leg warmers because they were so giving Security Breach, and I just love stars too. If you couldn't tell, there's stars literally everywhere on my channel, and in my room, and I just like stars, so I really wanted to use those. So this is where I kind of decided to go for a little bit more of a grunge look, I guess. And I think it still went well. Like I still think it expressed her personality a lot, even though it was a bit more like edgy or whatever than her original outfit. And I really struggled with finding the right top though, because you know, it's like obviously I have a lot of pink clothing, but I couldn't ever get the colors to quite match, and then I couldn't decide what kind of vibe I wanted to go for. I went for like the glow stick necklace, and then I was like, okay, let's do this box since I guess we're going for this edgy thing now. And overall, I'm pretty happy with how she turned out. She looks really cool, and also she's probably one of my favorite characters in general. I was really happy I had the little bow. It went so well with her outfit. And the traits I gave her were a lot childish and the gluttonous one and nosy, I believe. Those were the 3 traits I gave her. And I think those are fairly accurate, I guess, even though in the game her personality is kind of just like, ooh, I like pizza, but you know, I had my own interpretations of her, I guess. So y'all just let me know if you think I did her justice with my recreation. I really need to get some like glasses that don't glare in the lighting so much, because I mean like the little heart's kind of cute, but then it's like completely blocking the eyes, and that's a little annoying. So when I get new glasses, I'm gonna get the ones that like don't reflect as much. Oh my god. I may also, if I do start doing like build videos, because that is what I do most of the time when I play Sims, I build a lot. I might do like different bedrooms for them, like make a house and then base the bedrooms off of their green rooms from the game. I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, and next up was Monty. I was a little nervous for this one just because I usually struggle with male Sims in general. And he doesn't have like a shirt on as an animatronic. I don't think Freddy does either, so I kind of just... They have shirts on. I didn't leave him shirtless because I was like, that just felt lazy, you know? I tried to give him like the reddish eyes that he has. I was just going for a very like, masculine, sexy vibe, I guess. I don't know. Just kind of like a cool rock star. And I didn't keep the mohawk that he has as an animatronic because I downloaded a couple of mohawks and you can probably see I clicked on them for a second, but they just didn't look good. They weren't working for me, so I just kind of went for this kind of like side spiky hairdo, and the glasses aren't exactly the same either, but I think those still keep like the general vibe that he has. And I went for this like open chest shirt. I don't know what you call that, because I mean it's close enough to being shirtless, I guess. That keeps it kind of accurate. I think he's honestly one of the easier ones to actually make because I thought I was gonna struggle with it, but I actually ended up liking his quite a lot. And I gave him some piercings and stuff because it just made sense to me that he would have piercings. And I gave him some like smoky eyeliner and some earrings. I tried to keep it as accurate as I could, but I also did take some creative liberties, as I do. And of course I gave him a shit ton of tattoos because that also just felt right to me. Let me know if you think that this one looks okay. And I was really back and forth on the facial hair. I did end up leaving just like a very subtle beard. What do you call that? Just a little shadow, I guess, on his chin just to add some dimension to it. And I felt like the plaid pants kind of like matched the pants that the animatronic is wearing. They were more like I guess they were supposed to be like a gator scale pattern, but like I couldn't find anything like that. So the plaid I felt like kind of gave the same vibe. I wish that I had that like in a green. And I gave him the hot-headed trait, the kleptomaniac trait, which I don't know if that's entirely accurate. I was just kind of thinking of him kidnapping Bonnie, I guess. And the loner trait. I don't know, it just made sense to me. I don't want to get too into the story of Security Breach and all the implied aspects. And I think he turned out pretty cool. Next up, we've got Roxy. I was really excited to make her. I think she was also fairly easy to recreate. The most important thing was the hair. And I went with these eyebrows that have little stars on the edges. And I almost used those with Chica, but it just didn't look right. But I think they look pretty good on her. And I kind of just made her very like intense vibe, you know? And I went for this pretty smoky purpley eyeshadow and some big eyeliner. I feel like just her face itself I did pretty well. Like it gives off her vibe, I guess. And I went for very purplish makeup, very cool tones and things. And I gave her these cool nose piercings that are green because she also I think green is like a sub theme color. And the hair, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for like a white for it. I guess it's a little bit more gray, but I went with white. And I really want to do this hairstyle, but then I was using, I have the little bangs accessory that I wanted to add for the green streak, and it just didn't look right with that hairstyle, so I went for this one that's a bit more like dynamic, I guess. I don't know. I don't use that hair very much, but it looked better with the green streaks. And a lot of the skirts, both with Chica and with her, were like messing with the textures of the head accessories, like Chica's bow. I couldn't use a lot of the skirts and things because of that. And then I was having that same issue with Roxy's bangs. And I went for some fishnets with her and a little fishnet top also. I really love both of those. I do use a lot of custom content in this, but most of it is just from the Sims resource. I have like a little membership on there or whatever, so that's usually the main place I use because on my previous laptop, I think I got way too many viruses from looking for Sims custom content. I hope it's not just me. I had like 140 viruses on that laptop, so it's kind of been abandoned. And I don't know if that was all my fault because my siblings were using it too, but it didn't. It had a bit of a rough fate. I kind of wound up giving all of them that like spiky necklace, which I feel like that's fine. It's kind of just like something that connects all of them and makes them look more solid together, I guess, more continuous. And the traits I gave her were self-absorbed, jealous, and overachiever, because she's very insecure. She comes off as very confident and cocky, but we all know that it comes from a place of insecurity. Not to get deep. Let me know what you thought of Roxy. I think she turned out pretty well too. Okay, and Freddy is where I was really nervous because I knew this was going to be the hardest one, because I feel like he's the most up to interpretation. He doesn't have pants on, he doesn't have a shirt on, he doesn't have hair. So I was like, oh my god, what do I go for with this? And I kind of just went for like orangish hair because I felt like, I guess it ties in with like the color of his skin or whatever as the animatronic. But I felt like there was just too much to fill in the blank with, so I was losing it for a minute. I didn't know what I was gonna do with him. Like, I wanted him to look really friendly, but then he just kind of wound up looking dorky, so I did kind of make him look a little edgier as well, which I kind of did with all of them. But I think in the end, I promise he turns out pretty good, but I really had no hope for a minute. I gave him I couldn't really find a hairstyle that I felt was right, and I didn't have a top hat, so he doesn't have a top hat on. If there is a top hat, it probably wouldn't look very good. I don't know, he was just kind of like unsettling at the beginning, like, I don't know. And I was also really back and forth on the facial hair on him because I just couldn't decide if it was helping me or not. So you can see I went through a bunch of different goatees and stuff, and I was just like, oh, I don't know. So I just left it on for the meantime while I figured it out. And at one point I like called Zach in here. I asked him what he thought of Freddy, and he was like, I think he needs to be sluttier and gayer. And I was like, well, I tried that, but it didn't look good. So I guess he's still kind of slutty. I don't know. But I was like, you need to tell me specifically what I need to change. You can't just tell me to fix the vibe, because I'm trying. I'm really trying, I swear. But I gave him a little bit of eyeshadow too. I think I ended up changing it to like a bluish shade at the end, because he does have a good bit of blue on him. Yeah, around his eyes it's blue, and like the lightning strike thing on his chest. Yeah, I'm still really struggling at this part. I guess I still don't have enough male custom content options, but like I really was looking. I looked for a long time. I downloaded so much stuff, but I still did not have enough. So if you guys know any like good websites that I can use, because I have used other websites, but I always get scared because I don't know how like legit they are, or if I'm gonna get hacked. I don't know. If you guys know any like really trustworthy websites that I should use for custom content, let me know. I think right now I'm at, what is it, 75 subs? Let me look real quick. Yeah, I got 75 subscribers right now. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. I was starting to see the light here a little bit. Like, I was like, okay, maybe I can salvage this, because I was like halfway to like, oh my god, I need to scrap this whole video. This is horrible. I was still back and forth on the shirt. I think I ended up doing one from base game that wasn't even custom content, because I was just like, none of these are working. They just weren't working for me. And like, I just wanted him to have a good aura and, you know, match the rest of the band or whatever, but I was really having a hard time with it. I gave him some piercings too. I think I gave all of them piercings, but I ended up going with this shirt because it's like blue, and I wanted to add some blue to it, and it's like, it's a lot less bright, I guess. All of them are a little bit less vibrant than they are in the game, but it was just because I was going for the grunge look, I guess. And I gave him some tattoos as well. I think Chica may be the only one I didn't give tattoos. I may have, actually, I don't remember now. And I gave him these cute little star gloves too. And you have just a little tattoo on his arm and one peeking out from his neck. Anyways, by the end I was pretty satisfied with him. I'm pretty satisfied with all of them. I'm glad I managed to make it work somehow, and I would like to do more challenges like this, like video game characters or celebrities or cartoon characters, anything like that. I do like doing the creative sim challenges because I just do them for fun a lot, but this is the first time I ever recorded one. I think I gave him the generous, the, what was it, the ambitious, and the cheerful traits, which doesn't really match his look here, but I was going for the game, you know. So let me know which one you thought was the best out of these four. I may do more challenges like this because it was a lot of fun. It was just a little stressful, I guess. I do still sound a little sick. I'm sorry about that. Thank you guys so much who subscribed and watched my Sims 3 video. I really appreciated that, and that gave me a lot of motivation to keep going and keep making videos. I do have an Instagram now. I made a new one specifically for this channel. If you guys will go follow that, I'd really appreciate it. I probably will start streaming on Twitch eventually once I like get more into the flow of the YouTube thing, because I mean it's been a minute. I did used to upload YouTube videos like years ago, so I'm getting used to it again. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.